Yeah, hey. Look, yeah. Dude like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Batman. Know that I'm, just know that I'm, just left church, I'm wildin', Poppy round Rolex diamonds, Rolex diamonds, She don't wanna leave, she vibing. I just left church, I'm wildin', I'm wildin'. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it. No sit, riding out. No, I never. It's something about me, just tell you I will. If you're not my friend, I don't fake it, I never. Young rap, this amazing Margiela. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they not together. I'm making her better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. She from the hood, I could take her wherever. I ain't making no statements. I bought it cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it. Except for the hood and the ghetto, I'm famous. Lawyers check it. You ain't have to finesse it. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected. I'm the GOAT, Lord is my shepherd. Dude like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. See me like Batman. It's none of them. Hey. Hey, my bro went. Don't need it. But I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Hey, y'all living in luxury. Where I'm from. No, summer love. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoopies and they wasn't with me. Will used to shake when it did over 60. I'ma come clean cause they did me filthy. Only got stronger cause it didn't. And they know the vibe. Act like they are but they not on my side. I went to a but nobody cried cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay till it close. Dude like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. See like Batman.
Run that back, Turbo.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is... And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Hill out there with Duncan. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Walton in at the 5 down low. And for the Celtics, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Brian is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's English in at the 3.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
McHale with it. Back to Shaq. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by O'Neal.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Leonard with the ball. And it's McHale picking him up. Leonard against McHale. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. .143 left in the first quarter. Robertson against Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the first one drops.
And last season for the Blazers, all about bouncing back from their embarrassing first-round sweep at the hands of the Pelicans.
Well, that was definitely a motivator, and I think they put that to bed. Wanted to focus on being the best team that they could be towards the end of last season. And that Nurkic injury really took some wind out of their sails, but they continued to compete and still made noise in the postseason. Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Robertson is double. Pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Here's English. He's guarded by Hill. English misses. Brett, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Kobe, that's for 2, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kobe Bryant. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kobe. A different look now for Portland. McAdoo is checked in for Duncan. Rodman comes in for Hill. And West subs in for Kawhi Leonard. And Kobe drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
So the wing on the left. West against Moncrief. A 15-footer. And it's West missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Robertson against Moncrief. Pass to Frazier. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's Moncrief. Offline from the top of the key. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Dennis Rodman. West is out there with Robertson. Then it's Walton. And it's McAdoo in at the power forwards position. The pass to Cowens. Moncrief against Rodman. Trying to get open is Davis. Rodman with the block. And McAdoo kicks to Robertson. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford.
I know
there's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league.
Right.
And he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
Here's Frazier. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
West dishes to Robertson. Back to West. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Robertson passes to McAdoo. For three, West. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Puts it up. West, that's good. West has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Both teams will make substitutions. .46 seconds left to play in the first half. McHale passes to O'Neal. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Bank shot. No good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Rodman, no good on that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Here's English. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Duncan. English's shot is good.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland leading. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Kevin McHale. Ryan is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's O'Neal. And it's English in at the small forward. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Leonard missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And Walton kicks to Robertson. Kicks it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Over Bryant. Again, Leonard missing. Celtics trail by 3. Passes it to Lillard. Robertson with the steal. Hill has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his 4th assist in this one. Robertson against Lillard. Pass to Kobe. 1:32 left in the third quarter. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ryan against Leonard. Pulls up. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Leonard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Some changes here for the Celtics. Davis comes in for McHale, and it's Moncrief in for Kobe. West is checked in for Portland. Lillard outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Count that one. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, compact and strong Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
Robertson is double. Duncan with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard, and Portland again with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
17 seconds left in the third. Here's English. 5 on the clock. Over Duncan. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from English. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers up by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Now Lillard on the court right now for the Trailblazers. West is out there with Robertson. Then there's Duncan. Then it's Rodman. And it's McAdoo in at the 4 slot. Portland leading by 5. There's the dish to Robertson. And here's West for 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's English. Goes up with the stripe, and good that time.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Robertson kicks to McAdoo. Outside, Rodman, and there's the pass to West. Down low, here's Duncan. And Boston with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lillard, the pass to Cowan. .149 left in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's English. That shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Timeout.
McAdoo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. A different look now for Portland. Walton's checked in for McAdoo. Hill comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Robertson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Hill, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's English. There's the 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A pretty free look from 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge 3-point shot.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's West. It's in! 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's English. Yes!
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and Walton sends it back, and they're able to recover. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaking.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Lillard way outside. Boston again missing. Now here's Leonard. So the Trailblazers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
Gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Hit, build an empire like sit in bed, feeling like Didier, focus on the goal right now. Hit, always had the beats on lock. Hit, now I got the flow on lock. Hit, to the top. Hit, pull Kendrick on the clock. Hit, that's a violence, I know shot. Hit, I ain't never on the block. Hit, I was just passing the rock. Hit, I was just jamming the pot. Hit, Range Rover with no top. Hit, Range Rover with no top. Hit, we my dang it. Chain go, bling go, blah. Teeth go, neck go. Stilo retro. We got my people show out. Yeah, yeah. Moose, 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 Moose. I study the game like a tool. Schooling the kids with no rule. Giving out gold like a boost. Calling me king like a moose.
Better call me king like Shango. Only see it green like Rondo. Gold, everything on me pronto. Fitting 30 kings, 50 queens in a condo. Clear course sitting on my wrist. More real estate. Putting all the in a try. On baby, on kids, on guys. Surrounded by the ops, I get a anyone. East side rolling through the traffic. Hit me up, Connecticut. Send me one. I can make a god out of savage. 21. He said he run a block. I said we gon' own the block. Boy, standing center, watch you better come and get this bread, boy. Running from the cops. I said we gon' own the cops. Putting money in the stocks. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Well, Haiti, I be going voodoo crazy, so we got Lord Haiti to produce. Stones on me looking at my deuce. Putting gold in the hood like a moose. Try.
And it's true that if you take time and consider, all the dynamics around you and supporting you and those that are against you, that you'll find the answers to make a way out of no way. And that the answers will come through you so that you could contribute to the community and give back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And with DeMarcus Cousins, and some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Jason Kidd is out there with Harden. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Barkley. And it's Gilmore in at the center. And for the Lakers, they've got Malone. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Ewing in at the 4. James against Harden. And James throws it down.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Kidd kicks to Barkley. On the wing, Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kerry, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
you played with a lot of them,
out.
though, didn't you? Huh?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with. He can shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curryland, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
3 terrific names. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Malone outside from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Great look there, but off target. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
Here's Harden, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Russell, he's checked in for Ewing. Drexler comes in for Karl Malone. Miller's checked in for James. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Johnson. Thomas passes to Chamberlain. Out to Miller. Lots of room. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Payton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we've got more. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
You've got Russell. Thomas is out there with Miller. Then there's Drexler, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Count the basket. Drexler with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Russell trying to free himself up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ewing comes in for Chamberlain, and it's Maravich in for Miller. Here's Drexler. That shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Peyton, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Thomas inside, covered by Peyton. Thomas, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Here's Weber, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Karl Malone's checked in for Ewing. LeBron comes in for Russell. Wilkins is checked in for Drexler. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's LeBron. It's good from about 19 feet.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Harden against Maravich. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing, and yes, it's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively.
And that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Harden out there with Jason Kidd. Then it's Barkley. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Gilmore in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by James. Ewing's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Phoenix. Kicks it to Kidd. The pass to Barkley. Suns moving the ball around. Harden inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing. Harden's got 6 points. Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got
60
it.
points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks
He's
like a mystery,
sick.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Barkley dishes to Harden. Ewing gets the rebound.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Russell, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Drexler comes in for Karl Malone. Miller's checked in for James. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. Miller outside. And it's off from three-point range. Allen against Thomas. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Allen.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes, terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Drexler against Butler. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Barkley. Thomas, no good.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Poked away. Allen passes to Reed. Over Miller. A nice shot by Reed. And the Suns lead by one. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And it's blocked. Another shot. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Barkley missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Thomas. Connects on the open J.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Maravich. LeBron James is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Giannis outside. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Malone outside. Pass to LeBron. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Got that one up quick. 9 points for Giannis.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Johnson. Over Kidd. A shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Giannis. Harden kicks to Giannis. Malone against Kidd. Pass to Harden. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Chamberlain got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Harden finds Antetokounmpo. Took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Maravich. Lakers leading by 3. It's stolen by Kumbo and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game, and he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. LeBron against Harden. James. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. 3-on-3. Harden can't hit. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Pulls it from the elbow. It drops.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so they foul intentionally. Here's LeBron, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape. Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 7. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possession.
19 seconds left in the game. Passes it to Rubio. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now here's Bradley. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.
Still ballin' even if I get a bad pass. All I do is put up numbers like a man.